Hi, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Tim and today we're going to be doing a walk around video of our 2017 Nissan QASHQAI TI. In this video we're going to go around the outside of the car, look at the quality of the outside, sit inside, go through the features and look at the quality as well. Now looking at the front of this car, you'll notice the car does have a smoky bonnet protector as well as headlight protectors, meaning the previous owner really wanted to put in the extra effort to look after their car. Being black, in this nice sunlight, we will see that the car does have a nice sparkle to the paintwork, as well as the chrome in the front grille really stands out against the black. We are fitted with the black and white slimline plates here to really complete the look. Over here on the passenger side, we do have a chrome surround around the bottom fog lights and colour-coded front parking sensors as well, to really make parking this car that much easier. Now as far as marks go, I really can't see any on this car. It is in what appears to be brand new condition. Being a 2017 car, it has done minimal Ks and it is very well looked after and does present beautifully. Moving around to our first rim now, I'll just quickly point out we do have hardened black plastic around the bottom of the car here to help protect the good paintwork from stone chips. Now looking at our tyre, this is a practically new tyre with what appears to be no scuff marks. Now the alloy rim is styled the same way the rest of the car is, black with a bit of chrome to help break it up. Looking at our side mirror, it is colour-coded mirror cut with a built-in side indicator here, and we do have a nice chrome finish around the window itself with a not quite chrome but a silver roof rail to put crossbars on. That really does make the complete look of the car just come together. Now moving down the side doors, we do have keyless entry and start. We've got the car running because it is a bit warm today. We just got a button here that you press to lock and unlock the car. Get inside, push the button to start. The key never has to leave your pocket. Now moving down the side of the car, I'm looking to see if I can find any markings for you because I do want to point anything out that I do notice. There's just a little bit of leftover polish there, but so far it's presenting absolutely beautifully. Right here we got our fuel filler cap on the driver's side. Below that, looking at our second rim, once again practically brand new tyre with another alloy rim in perfect condition. Moving around the back, we do have rear colour-coded parking sensors as well as a rear reverse camera just under here on the tailgate. Now if we reach, it's not, there you go. I'll have to film that later because the key is inside and the car is running, so I'll have to do that later on. But we do have our nice Nissan QASHQAI badge with our red tail lights really breaking up the black and a high mount stop light just up here and the sporty little fin that looks to come over the back of the car. Now under here we do have a tow bar as well. Sorry, I got thrown off by the boot not opening. So we do have a tow bar fitted to this car as well, which is very good to know. Car's ready to go. Just got to, if you need to use it to move trailers and stuff, it is equipped for that. So looking at this tyre, we do have once again practically brand new tyre tread, and our third rim that we've looked at also has no gutter rushing. So that's 3 out of 3 rims so far with no marks on them whatsoever. Now moving down the side of this side of the car, I'm trying to find marks for you, but I'm being really thorough and I actually can't see any. So this car is presenting absolutely fantastically. Once again, colour-coded side mirror cut with built-in side indicator. And we do have under here little cameras. So when we put it in reverse, it does have a whole view around the car to show you when you're parking. It really makes it a dream to park this car. Just under here, looking at our last wheel, once again, perfect, no gutter rush with practically brand new tyre. So far I haven't been able to fault the outside of the car. As we come around, I'm going to pop the bonnet. We're going to have a look at the engine that does drive this car. So you pop the bonnet on the driver's side, just next to the fuel filler cap release button. Then underneath here, it is just under, there we go. And we just have the hook to help prop up the bonnet lid here. It's mounted underneath the hood and it comes out over here onto the chassis rail, and there you go. Look how clean this engine bay is. It does present very well. This is a 2-litre 4-cylinder engine which puts out 106 kilowatts or 200 newton meters of torque. Behind this engine is the 6-speed manual transmission and a 65-litre fuel tank, giving this car 7.7 litres per 100 k's of combined usage, or an average fuel distance from a full tank of 844 kilometres. This car does have 6 airbags and a 5-star ANCAP safety rating. Now, back around the back of the car so I can open the boot this time. We do have 2 keys for this car, I'll just show you that. So hitting the unlock button and just lifting up the tailgate, and the inside of the boot is actually presenting as well as the outside. We do have our genuine floor mats just here with our tow bar tongue just tucked safely in the side. 3 anchor points for child seats in the back, and lifting up under here we do have a nice amount of storage, and then underneath this second one you've got your space saver wheel just under here. So they have designed it quite well to level out the rear with a bit of storage and a nice hardened reinforced thing in there. Sorry, the mat's just got in the way. There we go. Closing up, giving you a nice level surface in the back. No marks that I can see on the plastic, and the inside of the boot here is also presenting very, very well. Do have a nice grab handle just here to easily close down the back of the car. Moving to the interior of our 2017 QASHQAI. Being the 2017, this is quite a modern look on the interior. Brilliant, brilliant condition. This, I can't fault it. It just looks absolutely fantastic inside the car. And then moving around, I'll go through some of the features too. So starting here on the door, we've got this nice piano black finish around a chrome interior door handle. Our side electric mirror controls with fold-in button for parking. Really makes it nice and easy when you can fold those mirrors in. One of my favourite features they've moved into cars recently. Just down here, we do have our child lock and lock buttons for the car doors, as well as full electric window control. Now behind the steering wheel here on the right control arm, we've got our headlight control as well as our indicators. Just down here we've got our lane departure warning, our traction control and parking sensor button as well. On the left hand stalk we've got our front and rear windscreen wiper control, so pretty standard there. Leather wrapped steering wheel, really designed to fit in the hand well. It's thinner than a lot of other steering wheels, but that just makes it so much easier to hold and feels really comfy in the hand. We've got our cruise control settings on the right with our phone buttons just beneath, and all of our media settings just here on the left of the steering wheel, meaning we don't have to remove our hands away from it. I forgot to point out, just behind the windshield wipers we do have our push button start. Moving to the center now, we've got this nice gloss piano black finish with a bit of sparkle in it, CD player and SD card in the top, as well as satellite navigation. Nice big display, very clear to read. This is just so good to use, the satellite navigation, when it's got a nice big clear screen display. We've got hard buttons either side to jump between our media settings as well as our sat nav. We've got a volume control on the left and a tuning one on the right. Just below that we've got our hard controls for our dual zone climate control. Each side can have 2 different temperatures set. Saves some arguments, I feel, especially in my car. It does save some arguments when people whinge that the air conditioner is too cold, and I say it's not. We do have our fan control here in the middle. Just below this we've got a nice little storage area with 12-volt socket. We do have an electric parking brake, so if I flick this forward I feel it release and then the light turns off. Flick it back up, I feel it engage, and then the light turns back on. Now looking at our shifter here, the leather boot on this car is just in perfect condition. We do have a nice gloss black top with a bit of chrome around it and a leather on top of it as well. There's no wear on the top of this, which is just very, very good to see. I'll pop it into reverse for you. I'll show you what I was talking about. There's your reverse camera just there. As we move the steering wheel, it does project where the car is going to be, giving us very obviously good control over the vehicle, and we can plan our reversing accordingly. Now those cameras under the mirrors I pointed out before do give us a bird's eye view, so you can actually see as you're reversing where the cars are around it. It does make it so much easier to reverse park and parallel park cars. It's an amazing thing that cars are starting to come out with these days. Moving back from our gear shifter, we do have our 2 cup holders and our seat warmers on either side just there. A leather wrapped center console lid. Inside here on the top we do have a nice section there just to keep phones or coins or just something up there, so then you don't have to actually go reaching deep inside the center console. Closing that off, we do have a nice deep center console with our auxiliary USB and our 12-volt socket as well, and a nice little slot for some coins just in there. Now I'm just going to get my camera person to pan around the interior of the car a little bit. This car has only done 4,800 Ks, so it's done barely any driving, so really it is presenting as well as it looks. When he finishes panning around the interior of the car, I'm going to point out this car does have a moonroof. So at the moment it's closed because it's quite bright. We thought we'll close it up, but all you do is hold this button and it opens it up and reveals a glass ceiling. Very, very handy. It goes all the way to the back. It doesn't actually open, that's why it's called a moonroof, but driving at night, having the stars shine in on the car is just something absolutely stunning. It's just amazing to see driving a car. It gives it that nice sense of luxury too, with the leather seats and everything else like that. And the condition of this car, the fuel economy is amazing. So I'd like to take this time to thank you for watching my walk around video of our 2017 Nissan QASHQAI TI. If you have any questions, please give us a call on 9907 0555 and one of our friendly staff will be happy to help with your inquiry.